The establishment of the Philippines National Search for Sustainable and Eco-Friendly Schools by the Department of Environment and Natural Resources through the Environmental Management Bureau, together with partners, has set precedents for schools to initiate active responses and participation on environmental issues among students, faculty, administrators, and their surrounding communities. As mandated through the Republic Act 9512 or the National Environmental Awareness and Education Act of 2008, the National Search for Sustainable and Eco-Friendly Schools became an instrument to actively involve academic institutions to promote environmental awareness about the threats of environmental degradation and its impact on humans through education. Republic Act 9512 also espouses the responsibility of the citizenry on the value of environmental conservation, protection, and rehabilitation and the promotion of sustainable development. Now, on its 10th year, the National Search for Sustainable and Eco-Friendly Schools has opened opportunities for schools in the Philippines that champion sustainable and environment-friendly practices. The National Search has paved the way for eco-friendly schools in the country to be recognized in the Association of Southeast Asian Nations through the ASEAN Eco Schools Award. It recognizes exemplary efforts of eco schools in the ASEAN member states in inculcating environmental awareness in every aspect of education to their students and surrounding communities. Among the first sustainable and eco-friendly schools in the Philippines recognized by the first ASEAN Eco Schools Award in 2012 were Tubinan Elementary School in the Cagayan region and Ateneo de Davao University High School in the Davao region. In 2015, Iliranan Elementary School in Region 2 and Camarines Sur High School in the Bicol region were also awarded the ASEAN Eco Schools Award. In 2019, Tubinan Elementary School and Divisoria High School, both from Region 2, were recognized by the ASEAN Eco Schools Award. after conquering the ASEAN Schools Award. The eco-friendly schools in the country vied for the global search for sustainable schools.
The launching of Global Search for Sustainable School is another opportunity for Eco-Scouts, not only in the country, but globally, to strengthen the sustainable development and promote sustainable lifestyle. With the financial grants and technical support of experts that will be extended to qualified schools, they will be able to implement environmental programs to make their schools worthy to be emulated by other schools across the country.
The global search for sustainable schools intends to raise the bar of existing programs through sharing of sustainable programs within the school system, in governance, teaching and learning, facilities and operations, and community partnerships, making sustainable lifestyles the guiding principle in every learning environment. It aims to mobilize and empower the youth to promote sustainable lifestyles.
The global search for sustainable schools, I think, is one of the best opportunities for schools like us, the Divisoria High School, to showcase our projects, activities, and programs, especially in advocating the protection, preservation, and conservation of the environment.
One key area that I think should be given attention is the information dissemination, not just to the people inside the school, but also outside. And we are doing that here in our school. We try to talk to the people of the community and disseminate to them what they can possibly do with the preservation of the environment. And through Global Search, we will not just go outside our community, but to the whole world, and that is a very good thing to achieve.
The Global Search for Sustainable Schools has collaborated with 9 countries across the world. From Africa, the Asia Pacific, Latin America, and the Caribbean, to run national competitions for students to submit action plans for making their schools sustainable. Over 40 schools from Brazil, Cambodia, Kyrgyz Republic, Namibia, South Africa, Suriname, Uganda, Vietnam, and the Philippines vied for the grant from the program to implement sustainable action plans adopted in the school curriculum and in and off-school activities. to support the implementation of the action plan of educational institutions on environmental protection such as greening, energy and water conservation, solid waste management, integration of local and global sustainability issues, and active community engagement. The program provided assistance and support of experts from around the world to further strengthen their sustainable and environment-friendly practices. An international exchange program cum study tour was conducted among project implementers of the Global Search for Sustainable Schools in the Asia-Pacific region. Hosted by the Philippines through the DENR-EMB in collaboration with the Institute for Global Environmental Strategies, the Philippine Center for Environmental Awareness and Sustainability, Inc., the local government and Department of Education of Region 2, and international exchange program was attended by the delegation from the Kyrgyz Republic and Cambodia.
The International Exchange Program has provided an avenue for multi-awarded eco-friendly schools in the country to showcase the schools' sustainable and environment-friendly practices. We are truly grateful to the Department of Education and the local government of Santiago Isabela for their support and for actively promoting sustainable lifestyles into formal education that engages active participation among the youth, educators, and its surrounding community.
Part of our intensified advocacy is adaptability to changing environment of our constituents. I strongly believe that progress can attain even more fruitful results if we keep maintaining a sustainable and an eco-friendly city, thus the environment at large.
Out of the 20 elementary and high schools in the country shortlisted for the GSSS award, 5 emerged as recipients of the grant to implement their outstanding environmental initiatives as contained in their implementation plan. The GSSS grants were awarded to Agusan del Sur National High School, Concepcion L. Caseñas Memorial School, Caranan North Elementary School, Santiago City National High School, and Santiago North Central School SPED Center.
As a young individual of this generation, I am being taught in school about good environmental practices and sustainable consumption and production for environmental sustainability. Likewise, we enjoin every adult out there to practice what they preach because all of us wanted a radical change to improve the state of the environment. But change must start from all of us. By doing small acts every day like minimizing our waste through reuse and recycling, conserving water and energy among others, will contribute to the protection and conservation of the environment. Small acts like these have a huge impact on the environment that will ensure a sustainable future for generations to come.
With the support of the Global Search for Sustainable Schools program being extended to Eco Schools, it is an aspiration that the school's sustainable action plans will be implemented and mainstreamed to provide effective and efficient management and execution of replicable and efficient approaches to healthy and sustainable lifestyles and environmental practices. The success of the implementation of the programs among Eco Schools hope to send a message to a greater number of academic institutions around the world, its stakeholders, communities, and local government units to promote sustainable lifestyles for the good of the environment and humanity. More than the recognition, the Global Search for Sustainable Schools aims to promote lifestyle and behavioral change among students, teaching and non-teaching personnel, and promote good environmental practices to achieve positive changes, to heal and restore our environment for future generations.